Okay, guys, so we're here to do something a little bit different. I am going to do a show called Return to 90s, where I'm going to basically give you suggestions of TV shows and movies um, to check out. Now, the first one I want to talk about is one of the best drama shows, honestly, of the 90s, and that's 90210. I mean, Tori Spelling. I mean, Shannon Doherty, Tiffany Amber Thiessen. I mean, Luke Perry. The cast honestly made the show what it was. And they've had a few reboots of the show, but honestly, the original is on Hulu if you want to watch all the episodes to gear back to that generation of good quality programming. And then we're going to get into Melrose Place as well. Melrose Place, I didn't really even start watching until years later. But again, it's a quality show for everybody to enjoy. Both shows, honestly, in my opinion, get an 8 as far as 1 to 10, because it's for everybody. Honestly, if you were not watching those shows in that generation, um, everybody was talking about it, especially Melrose Place and 90210. The next one I want to talk about, um, David Hasselhoff, Pam Anderson. The cast just continues to go on and on. I mean, 11 seasons of Baywatch, plus obviously the movie within recent years, which is okay. Honestly, it's not, anything like the original TV show. I grew up watching Baywatch. I was very honestly into it. Yes, there's the aspect of hello, hot girls in bikinis, but there's also storylines in this. It was another show that was talked about amongst everybody because everybody watched it. So those are just three, TV shows that I wanted to mention. Um, and then I have three movies for you. The first one obviously is a goodie but oldie, and that's Happy Gilmore. Adam Sandler did a amazing job in this movie. This was really one of his first films where he could be creative, be himself, be his comedic, um, self in this movie. And we had lots of other cameos in the movie as well. Bob Barker, for example. And then we're going to talk about Billy Madison. That's the other one that I want to quickly talk about. In fact, actually, all these movies are going to be Adam Sandler movies. Billy Madison, honestly, was again, it was a movie that everybody talked about, and they really got into it. I mean, people were quoting the phrases from the movies. They had TV, commercials all over the place. There was TV. Later on they were airing those movies quite a bit on USA Network and Comedy Central, and when Comedy Central first started out. The next one isn't also it's The Water Boy. I mean, the Fonz is in that movie, for example. Rob Schneider. I mean, The Water Boy was another great Adam Sandler movie that really helped build his comedic role as an actor. Um, Again, lots of other cameos in the movie as well. So that's just the first episode I want to talk about. I wanted to give you, three TV shows and three movies that I really thought impacted, um, you know, everybody's social life as far as going to the movies or watching television. Those are just a few things I wanted to speak on in this episode. Um, the next one, we're going to be picking three TV shows again and three movies that were very impactful for the 90s. And we might even go into the early 2000s later on. But this is just the first episode of Return to the 90s on Drizzleland. And any suggestions from anybody out there would be awesome. I take suggestions. If there's any movies you want me to review or TV shows, more than willing to do this. So let's return to the 90s, guys. Let's return to that era when music was amazing, movies were amazing, and let's be honest, society was amazing because there was so much less stuff going on as far as stress and anxiety and keeping track of things. People were more laid back then. So here we go. Let's have this episode uploaded for all of you. Thank you for your support on the channel. And I'll be doing these videos once in a while. So we're going to return to the 90s at least once a month, where I'm going to pick 3 TV shows and 3 popular movies from that era to continue with this series. And we'll see how you guys like it.